Okay. So Venom is one of my favorite comic characters. The other day I started scribbling because I wasn't feeling that great and couldn't sleep. Somewhere in the mess of scribbles was a fun-looking Venom pose of Venom with a sucker giving a thumbs up. It just felt like something was missing. There wasn't enough elements in the work yet. So I asked Mary, the lady, if she had any ideas that I could add into the work. She suggested that I add a cat on Venom. And so it felt a little random at first, and then after I scribbled it out, sketched it into the work, I just started to like the idea a little bit more and more. So that's how I came up with the piece. When I was a kid, my dad would take me to the comic shop. I think I mentioned that in my last video. But yeah, same comic shop. And he would let me pick books from the bargain bins there. I think it was like 25 cents back in the day, which is just wild to imagine getting any comic for a quarter. But anyway, I remember the first time I saw Venom was on a comic book. It was called Venom, the Hunted issue 2. I remember immediately being like captivated by the heavy contrast, like all the bright colors with the really dark, outfit of Venom, but then like behind him was like pictures of other symbiotes and things like that. But the colors were really bright and vibrant, like not quite neon, but it had like that 90s bright vibe going on. I enjoyed that quite a bit, and so I grabbed that, flipped through it, just full of great imagery. I do remember there was a panel at the beginning. I think it was like Venom he was like leaping over a building with a target on it, like someone had sights on him, and it took a few years for me to realize, but that was an homage to Amazing Spider-Man 300's cover, and it was pretty cool to know that. So, in this piece, I think I could work on text more. This is one of the first times I've ever used a speech bubble, so I would like to keep working on that. I also wish I took the time to draw out the rest of the bricks on the building behind the cat. I feel like that would have provided a lot more contrast with Venom up front, just like I was talking about with Venom the Hunted 2 issue, like the cover of that even, just very bright behind Venom, and I like that idea. I like that this piece displays how empathy is something that we should enjoy. Venom is clear, like he's indulging in sweets with the sucker, giving a thumbs up to show that he's happy, and also at the same time he's caring for this kitten. So, I think it's a good thing to look at and then emulate. So go out there and just do something nice for a person or an animal or whatever. It's definitely like one of the greatest things that we as people can do. So. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe, or, just even to take the time to comment. It just lets me know that this provided some sort of value to you. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. Have a great day.